The 2017-2018 season has offered up a host of absolutely incredible atmospheres put on by the brilliant supporters of different clubs all around the world. So in celebration of that, this is Copa 90's best fan moments of 2017. These Ultras made a return to the terraces for the first time since being banned in 2010. This year, in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, they drew Real Madrid and used the massive fixture as an opportunity to make a statement. So in the first half, they revealed this tifo. Then to start the second half, they lit off this unreal pyro show, causing a stoppage in the match. They may have gone overboard, adding a few more after PSG's reconciliation goal, however they made a statement. Too often we've been seeing modern clubs ban their independent supporters groups in order to establish a more docile fan club. The collective Ultras Paris have proved that it's possible to be rebellious but still gain acceptance from the club. Bravo. Steaua Rapid. Romanian football has taken a strange turn this year. After nearly a decade of scandals and corruption, 12 of the 16 First Division owners in Romanian football have been sent to jail. Subsequently, two of the country's biggest clubs are now playing in the 4th Division. This year they faced each other twice, with attendances of 20 and 40,000 people. This all marks a massive change in Romanian football, where fans are more keen on supporting their historic clubs rather than the controversial ones in the first tier. Aris Boca. In 2009, Aris of Thessaloniki in Greece hosted Argentine giants Boca Juniors for an epic friendly. 8 years later, and with Aris lingering in the 2nd Division, the supporters decided to get together with the club to organise a return of this incredible friendly. Known in the supporter scene as the Ring of Fire, the fixture did not disappoint, opening with one of the most insane pyro shows that we have ever borne witness to, and of course ending with a 90th minute winner for Aris. Porto's title, Porto prepared this epic two-part tifo. It showed an octopus juggling symbols of corruption and being attacked by two knights in Porto garb. On the other tifo was another octopus being put inside of a boiling pot by a casual shoe. With corruption so rife in Portuguese football, this is one of the most impressive instances of fans using creative ways to call attention to it. 30 years of Ultras Marines Bordeaux. The Ultras Marines are one of the most respected supporter groups in France, and so for their 30th anniversary, they prepared a 3-part tifo and pyro show. Ahead of the game, their brothers from Magic Fans 91 of Saint-Etienne surprised Bordeaux with a tifo they displayed across the north stand. Meanwhile, in the south stand, they draped a banner of the city skyline, and in the lower tier displayed the crest of the city, the old logos of the Ultras, and the current logo. They followed that with a wall of toilet rolls and balloons, then another banner with the old logo of the club and the symbol of the group. And lastly, a huge pyro show. Top stuff from another top firm. Legia Warsaw Górnik Zabrze. Polish football has become home to some of the craziest scenes in Europe in recent years. This year, a particular fixture caught our eye between the two most successful teams in the country, Legia Warsaw and Górnik Zabrze. They began with a tiled choreography of the word fanaticism. They then shot thousands of Roman candles in the air, followed by a banner with the words, "Till the end." And finally, one more massive pyro show. Górnik have not won the title since 1988 and were in the 2nd Division just last season. So this year when they came up, Legia welcomed this once dominant club with an insane atmosphere to show who the real kings of the Extraklasse are. Lyon Saint-Etienne. Lyon and Saint-Etienne share the most heated rivalry in France. This year, things took on a different dimension, with season, Saint-Etienne opened proceedings with a typically great 4-part tifo. Soon after, their fans were horrified as they were crushed by Lyon at their own home ground by 5-0. Scoring the final goal for Lyon, Nabil Fekir took off his shirt and displayed it to the opposing fans, resulting in a massive pitch invasion. And then during the return leg, Lyon fans trolled Saint-Etienne with this tifo of the infamous moment. And that is why we love football. FC Köln fans at Arsenal. FC Köln are one of the best supported teams in Germany. And so it should come as no surprise that when they finally qualified for Europe again, after 25 years of waiting, they were always going to take over their first stop, which just happened to be London. Tickets for their travelling fans. However, when all was said and done, over 20,000 of them entered the Emirates. In fact, so many away fans travelled that the exchange bureaus in Cologne ran out of pounds. The day began with an incredible corteo through the streets of Soho and then on to Islington. Arsenal were forced to delay the game by an hour. And then when the game kicked off, even according to Arsenal fans, all in all, Cologne brought a nice change to a traditionally all too quiet Emirates arena. Fiorentina fans paid tribute to a story. The death of Davide's story sent shockwaves through Italian football. The 31-year-old Fiorentina defender died of cardiac arrest in the middle of the night on March 4th, 2018. Subsequently, all Serie A matches were postponed on the following day, and in the ensuing week, a public funeral was held in front of the Basilica Santa Croce, attended by hundreds of current and ex-footballers and thousands upon thousands of Fiorentina supporters. Then on Sunday, March 11, in their home match against Benevento, Fiorentina's Curva Fiesole put on this display at the 13th minute, which led to a stoppage in the match. That same day, Fiorentina officially retired the jersey number 13. Olympique Marseille at the Europa League final. After making it all the way to the final of the Europa League this season, Marseille fans prepared themselves for the ultimate fixture. 25 years after winning the Champions League final against AC Milan, they had the chance to be the first French club to also win the Europa League. And to add to that, the final was being played at the home of Olympique Lyon, Marseille's hated rivals. And so the Ultras prepared an incredible away day. They began in the viewport, serving pastis and lighting pyro from the early morning. Then they jumped on the buses and took over all the highways to Lyon. Then outside the ground they turned into a giant light blue, white and of course flare-filled party. Then when the match actually started, they outdid themselves again. Incredible stuff.